Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'll be giving a reading on what do we need to know. So before we begin, just gonna cleanse before. All right. And for the crystals that I have placed out are clear quartz. This is going to be for clarity, for clear direction. All right, let's begin. So I'm going to start off with the Tattoo Tarot. If you have watched my deck review, you would know, and I think I used this in my last video, you got a chance to actually see what I was talking about, how jumpy the cards are. One more shuffle. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay, we'll get to this deck now. Yeah, so I hope everyone is doing well. Having a somewhat of a peaceful week. Alright, so let's just get started. Alright. What does the collective need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need clarity on? What message do we need to hear? Okay. Get the 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, High Priestess in reverse, and the Hierophant in reverse. So right off the bat, this is a relationship. This is definitely a relationship. You or your partner could have possibly walked away. Or this could be you wanting to walk away but haven't yet put the actions to it. There's possibly things hidden, things being in secret. That's what I was saying. Possibly this could already have happened, a possible walking away. Or this could be something that you're contemplating, something that you keep hidden, something that you're trying to listen to your intuition, you're trying to listen to your inner guidance, but maybe some things are still hidden. Or again, you could have already walked away from the situation. So let's clarify. Let's clarify this 8 of Cups. Or this could be a message for someone that they do need to walk away. Oh, yeah, okay. High Priestess. And then the Chariot in reverse. And then the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so like I was saying, someone could have, some of you could have been contemplating over a period of time. I'm sorry if you hear the door. Once again, it's my cat. She has horrible separation anxiety, and she just can't be in here because she's just gonna walk all over the car. She's gonna try and play with me. Like, she's just she's just not gonna cooperate with me. But anyways, again, with this High Priestess, this could be something that you're planning out, something that you haven't put into action yet. Because with this Chariot in reverse, this is still being at a stalemate. I feel like in this reading, this is split in half. There's a group of you who have already walked away, and there's a group of you who have not walked away. But definitely someone is trying to figure out what is the best plan of action. What's going to be I mean, walking away from a relationship is never going to be easy on either party, but I feel like some of you are trying to find the best way to do it without totally damaging yourself and the other person. But it's still, some of you are still at a stalemate. Let's clarify this. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups, please. Okay, we get the Eight of Cups. This is funny. We get the Eight of Cups in reverse. We get the Six of Pentacles. And we get the Four of Wands in reverse. Again, this is still being in contemplation mode. Should I walk away? Should I not? This is going back and forth in your head whether or not you should stay within this connection. And from the looks of it, it already seems like there has been a disconnect in the relationship with this Hierophant in reverse. Definitely a breaking up, or definitely in contemplation of breaking up. But there is definitely already a disconnection. But because there could possibly be a financial give and take in the relationship, which may be what is trapping some of you. Some of you, maybe you may live with your partner. Maybe you two may just have some sort of investments going on that's keeping you hostage. Or some of you may be completely reliant on your partner financially, and walking away from this partnership, in your mind, it would not be the best route to take. But with this Four of Wands in reverse, again, this is already showing that disconnection. Again, this could possibly just be a money, a financial relationship. Clarify this High Priestess in reverse. Get the Ten of Pentacles. This, you can't make this shit up, I'm telling you. Clarify this High Priestess in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's just a huge stalemate for some of you with this Seven of Pentacles, because there's some sort of foundation that has been laid within this relationship. There's some sort of foundation that has already taken place. You could have possibly had history with this person. This relationship probably could have been something that has been years in the making, meaning you guys have been together for so long that you guys have created too much stability to just make a snap decision and walk away. For some of you, this could just be a marriage where walking away from a marriage isn't the best, or isn't the most easy thing to do, especially when there's financial strings that are holding you two together. Clarify this Hierophant in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Hold on a moment. Clarify this Three of Cups, please. Clarify this Three of Cups, please. All right. So what I see here, especially we got 2 5s. I just clarified this Three of Cups. We got the Five of Cups in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse. And 2 5s mean change, means huge shifts. It means now is the time to make the necessary changes that you need to make. Especially with this Ace of Pentacles. With this change, there could possibly be a new financial gain. Like I said before, if some of you are still in a relationship because of financial means, walking away could possibly be a gain for you in whatever way. Or this could be a huge disappointment after. I'm sorry, let me re-say this. This could be a huge disappointment and you having to walk away because of some sort of financial setbacks. That's I feel that strongly. With this Three of Cups, and I clarified it with these three cards, it's basically saying is, what it's basically saying is there could possibly be a lot of partying, a lot of having, I don't want to say having too much fun, but having maybe irresponsible fun. That it's creating it could be creating this disconnection within your relationship. Or for some people, this could possibly be addiction to maybe going out, having a lot of drinks, smoking a lot. And, those things are not horrible things, but it is horrible when you're using them not for the right purposes, meaning to hide your pain, to numb, to get away from a relationship, or just using, or just being under the influence. Okay, let me re-say this. Using drugs and alcohol as a means to numb some sort of disappointments that's going on inside, that's always going to cause a disconnection within a relationship. And because maybe you're spending a lot of money doing this, it's causing you to juggle a lot of things. It's causing you to have these financial setbacks, and it's causing a lot of friction within your relationship. And that's for maybe a small portion of you. This doesn't have to be for everyone, but yeah, this is just I just see a huge disconnection within a relationship. And for some of you with these 2 5s, this is a huge shift. This could have happened suddenly, where all of a sudden you just start seeing things from a different perspective. And with 5s meaning huge shifts, it also means, like I said, making big changes, allowing yourself to make a change, even though this huge change is difficult. This is a part of your metamorphosis process. I always think of it like in tarot, we go from the ace, meaning number 1, but ace to 10. Now, 5s, like I said, are that huge shift. So you're right in between your breakthrough. Like, you've already gotten through, the first portion. But then when you get into that middle part, that's when a lot of times things get a little rocky. And with it meaning huge shifts, it means now's the time to take action. Now's the time to manifest. Now's the time to make a decision whether to move forward or whether to stay in an unhealthy relationship. So I'm gonna see what your advice would be. Let's see. What advice do we have for the collective for their situation? Okay, we get the Death card in reverse, the 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, and we get the 3 of Swords. Immediately, what I heard intuitively was stop resisting. Immediately. Stop resisting. Because this resistance is going to continue to create this illusion. The 7 of Cups means illusions. It means being in your head. It means being cloudy. It means being foggy in your mind. And if you continue to resist, just like with this 3 of Swords in reverse, what I'm just getting from that card is just stop resisting. And with the Death card, and with it being in reverse, this is meaning you're resisting a change that is only going to happen. You can only resist something for so long until the universe just forces you into making a decision, or just forces you in the situation where at that point you have no choice but to go through with making a decision, or you just have no choice but to go through it. So it's just, I really feel strongly, stop resisting. Stop trying to work so hard to keep things together when maybe you just need a change. And a lot of times a change, like in regards to our reading, a lot of times a change in your relationship doesn't always necessarily have to mean an ending, but it means let's figure out the problem so that we can fix it. And that could mean getting counseling. That could mean just spending more time together. That apply it to your situation. But this just screams stop resisting. Stop resisting, because it's only going to happen. What you're resisting is inevitably going to happen to you. So stop resisting. Stop being scared of the outcome. And just release. I don't want to say just release the fear, because that's easier said than done. But sometimes we have to make decisions out of our confusion. Because intuitively, we always know what's best for us. But actually putting actions to that is always the biggest lesson. It's always a test to our character. Okay, I'm gonna clarify with. Let's clarify this Death card in reverse. Oh. Let's clarify this Death. Oh. Let's clarify this Death card in reverse. Okay. The Strength card in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Wands in reverse. Again, resisting. You're trying so hard to be strong. You're trying to keep things together. But you're resisting an end that's only inevitably going to happen. And an end doesn't necessarily have to mean a breakup or cutting ties with someone. It could just mean having to face some things. Having to let the guard down. Having to be vulnerable. And having to push through this confusion. Having to push through this uncertainty. And it's so funny that I have the clear quartz out, because the Ace of Swords in reverse means confusion. It means not sure. It means seeking clarity. And I feel like a lot of you are needing clarity right now, because maybe whatever situation you're in, it's making you a little too vulnerable, and it's making you feel too vulnerable to make a responsible, wise decision for yourself. But really the message here is stop resisting and just go with the flow. Yes, that is definitely, trust me, I'm going through something like that in my life right now. Resisting something, knowing I need to go with the flow, knowing I need to put an end to something, but just continuing to resist it because of fear. So it's something that we all have to battle on a daily basis. And it's definitely a lesson that we have to learn time and time again, because fear, we always allow our fears to become bigger than ourselves. And we just have to sometimes just take that leap of faith and just do what we fear the most. Let's clarify this Seven of Cups. Five of Swords in the reverse, Ten of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. In the reverse, I'm sorry. What I'm seeing here is the reason for this confusion is the lack of communication. There could have been some sort of big argument in the past that one of you could have walked away from the relation, or walked away from the confrontation feeling defeated, feeling as if you lost, even though it doesn't appear that you have lost, but you feel like you have lost something. And with it being in reverse, there is a possible reconciliation, or you could be wanting this reconciliation, but you're not speaking, because with this Page of Swords in reverse, it means no communication. It means someone is not speaking. And with this Ten of Swords in reverse, there's that resistance again. There's that resistance of maybe feeling I am right, so I'm not going to speak until the other person apologizes, or vice versa. But that only stems from the fear of possibly being rejected. You know, that's always an okay fear. But there has to be some sort of communication to come towards some sort of common ground. This could definitely be, for some of you, I'm getting an argument that neither one of you are speaking and both of you are being stubborn and not wanting to speak to each other because you both feel like you're right. That's pride and ego getting in the way of your relationship, whether it be a friendship, a relationship you're having, or a family member relationship, or a romantic relationship. But again, I'm going to say this again. Stop resisting. Speak. Let's clarify this 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. So there could possibly be a lot of unsettledness within a partnership, within a relationship. Again, like I always say, apply it to your situation. There could be an imbalance. Someone or the other person that you're dealing with could definitely be feeling like they didn't get what they deserved in the end. And there needs to be balance, because one of you is losing sleep over it with this 9 of Swords in the reverse. And again, the resistance of feeling like things are out of balance but not willing to step forward and speak on it because you feel like the other person should initiate the apology or initiate the reconciliation. When in reality, who really cares? Who really cares who initiates it first? Because both of you want the end result to be positive. Again, resistance. Let go of resistance. Let's clarify this 3 of Swords in the reverse. King of Wands. The Moon card. And 2 of Wands. I can't see if all of these cards are in view, so if they're not, I apologize greatly that I went the whole reading and not been able to adjust, but all my talking, I'm sure you got the message. Okay. So basically, again, someone is being too egotistical and not wanting to put an end to this friction. You know, sitting in your sadness, sitting in your anger, sitting in all this discomfort, letting it marinate, and then creating such a big mental toll on yourself is only creating this being at a crossroads. Because at the end of the day, if you set aside your fear and you set aside your stubbornness, because at the end of the day, like I was saying, setting aside your fear, setting aside your stubbornness is not gonna hurt anybody. I know a lot of times our pride and our ego can get in the way of us doing the right thing in these type of situations. But the biggest message here is you create what your mind is marinating in. You create what your body and what your soul is marinating in. If you're marinating in this stubbornness, in this resistance, then you're going to ultimately continue to live in this crossroads. You're going to ultimately just go back and forth in your mind. You're just going to ultimately put yourself in a cycle where you are confused. You're unsure of what you want to do. You're unsure of how to go about things within this connection. But again, the message here is stop resisting. If you stop resisting, you're going to create an outcome. Maybe when you do stop resisting, maybe the outcome won't be the best. But a lot of times things in life are always blessings in disguise, because at the moment it looks like it sucks. It looks shitty. It looks painful. But as you begin to heal, as you begin to to analyze things from a more, or as you begin to analyze things from a different perspective, you'll definitely see the lesson in the outcome. Hopefully that makes some sense. So, I think that is the message here. Just stop resisting and move forward. Don't continue to put yourself in this vicious cycle of mental trappedness. Because a lot of times when we're mentally trapped in something, it makes us feel like we're physically trapped as well. But in reality, we're not trapped at all, because we can make a split-second decision and there you go. Situation's over. You're moving on. Okay, everyone. I really hope this message resonated with you all. I'll catch you on my next video. Bye.